Hello, and welcome to this quiet moment under the stars. I'm so happy you've joined me. Tonight, we'll wander through moonlit fields where sunflowers dream, their golden faces turned toward memories of sunlight. The air is soft with the scent of wild herbs, and the earth still hums with the warmth of day. This is a place of deep stillness, where the night wraps around you like a gentle embrace, a place where thoughts slow and the heart remembers its quietest truths. So settle in, dear listener. Let your breath rise and fall like the breeze through the olive groves. Feel the weight of the day soften as if carried away by the whisper of leaves. And when you're ready, we'll step into Vincent's world, where art and earth meet beneath a sky full of stars. Under the infinite canopy of Provence, where night unfolds like velvet across the rolling countryside, Vincent walks slowly through rows of sunflowers that have long since turned their faces away from the day. The air carries the lingering warmth of summer earth, mingled with the wild herbs that grow between the ancient olive groves, thyme and rosemary, releasing their essence into the cooling darkness. Here, in this sacred space where earth meets sky, Vincent has come seeking something he cannot name. His weathered hands, stained permanently with pigments of ochre and ultramarine, hang loosely at his sides as he moves through the towering stalks. Each sunflower head, heavy with seeds and dreams, nods gently in the night breeze, like an old friend offering quiet understanding. The moon, nearly full, casts everything in silver blue light that transforms the familiar landscape into something otherworldly. Shadows pool like dark water between the rows, and Vincent feels as though he is walking through a cathedral built of growing things, where the ceiling is made of stars and the floor is blessed earth that has known 1,000 seasons. He pauses beside a particularly magnificent sunflower, its broad face nearly as wide as his own outstretched hand. In daylight, this flower had blazed with golden fire, but now it appears almost mystical, a guardian spirit watching over the sleeping fields. Vincent reaches out tentatively, his fingers barely grazing the rough texture of the dried petals, and feels a tremor of recognition pass through him. Above, the stars of Provence shine with that particular clarity, found only in places untouched by the harsh lights of cities. The Milky Way stretches across the heavens like a cosmic river, and Vincent can almost hear its ancient song, the same melody that has inspired poets and painters since the beginning of time. He thinks of all the artists who have walked beneath these same stars, seeking the divine spark that ignites creation. A gentle wind moves through the sunflower forest, creating a soft, rustling symphony that speaks in languages older than words. Vincent closes his eyes and listens, feeling the weight of his recent struggles beginning to lift from his shoulders like morning mist rising from a quiet lake. The constant noise in his mind, the doubts, the fears, the crushing weight of feeling misunderstood begins to quiet in the presence of this eternal peace. When he opens his eyes again, the world seems somehow more vivid, more alive. The contrast between the dark earth and the luminous sky appears more pronounced, as if nature itself is offering him a lesson in the beauty of opposition. Light needs darkness to truly shine. Color needs shadow to reveal its depth. The soul needs quiet moments like this to remember its purpose. Vincent settles onto the ground, leaning back against a thick sunflower stalk that supports him like an old friend. The earth beneath him is still warm from the day's sun, and he can smell the rich, loamy scent of soil that has been blessed by countless seasons of growth and renewal. This is the smell of life itself, of seeds becoming flowers, of dreams taking root, of beauty emerging from the simplest elements. As he sits in this natural sanctuary, memories begin to surface gently, like bubbles rising in a peaceful pond. He remembers his childhood walks through similar fields, when the world seemed infinite with possibility, and every flower held a secret worth discovering. He thinks of his brother Theo, whose unwavering faith has sustained him through the darkest periods, like a lighthouse guiding ships safely to shore. The stars above seem to pulse with a gentle rhythm, like the breathing of some vast, benevolent presence. Vincent feels connected to something larger than himself, to the cosmic dance that has been unfolding since the beginning of time. In this moment, his art feels not like struggle, but like participation in this eternal creative force, as natural as the sunflowers reaching toward light. A shooting star traces a silver arc across the sky, and Vincent makes no wish. He simply witnesses this brief miracle with the gratitude of someone who has learned to recognize beauty in unexpected moments. The meteor's light fades, but its magic lingers, reminding him that some of the most profound experiences are also the most fleeting. He thinks about the paintings he will create from this night, not with the frantic urgency that sometimes drives him, but with the patient devotion of a gardener tending beloved plants. Each brushstroke will carry the memory of this piece. Each color will echo the harmony he feels now between earth and sky, between solitude and connection. The night air grows cooler, and Vincent pulls his worn jacket closer around his shoulders, yet the cold cannot touch the warmth that is kindled in his chest, a gentle flame that burns steady and true. He realizes that this feeling, this profound sense of belonging to something beautiful and eternal, is what he has been trying to capture in his art all along. A barn owl calls from somewhere among the olive trees, its voice ethereal in the darkness. The sound seems to come from another world, yet it anchors Vincent more deeply to this one. He understands now that inspiration is not something to be grasped desperately, but something to be received with open hands and a quiet heart. Gradually, the great bear wheel across the sky, marking the passage of sacred time. Vincent watches their slow rotation, thinking of all the artists and dreamers who have found solace beneath the same constellations. He is part of an invisible fellowship that spans centuries, all those who have sought to translate the inexpressible beauty of existence onto canvas, into words, into song. The sunflowers around him seem to shift and sway in their sleep, though the wind has grown still. Vincent senses their dreams, visions of sunlight and rain, of roots reaching deep into nourishing earth, of the simple joy of growing toward whatever brings warmth and life. These plants have mastered something humans often forget: how to be both humble and magnificent, both grounded and reaching for the infinite. As the night deepens, Vincent's breathing slows to match the rhythm of the sleeping countryside. His heartbeat synchronizes with the pulse of insects in the grass, the distant sound of a stream meandering through the valley, the almost imperceptible whisper of starlight touching earth. He is no longer a separate being observing nature. He has become part of the great symphony of existence. In this state of communion, insights arise without effort, like flowers opening to moonlight. Vincent understands that his greatest paintings have come not from forcing inspiration, but from moments like these times when he has allowed himself to receive the gifts that patience and stillness offer. The swirling energy of Starry Night, the bold vitality of his sunflower series, all of it has been born from this kind of deep listening. A fox appears at the edge of the field, its red coat silver in the moonlight. It pauses, meeting Vincent's gaze without fear, as if recognizing a kindred spirit. For a long moment, they regard each other across the space between species, between wildness and civilization, sharing an understanding that requires no words. Then the fox continues on its nocturnal journey, leaving Vincent with the gift of its brief presence. The encounter reminds him that art, at its truest, is about these moments of connection, not just between artist and subject, but between all living things. His paintings are love letters written in pigment and oil, addressed to the world that has given him so much beauty to witness. Even in his darkest hours, he has been surrounded by miracles, the way light falls through leaves, the architecture of clouds, the infinite variations in human faces touched by emotion. Time seems suspended in this place between night and dawn, where the usual urgency of daylight hours cannot intrude. Vincent feels his soul expanding to fill the spaces between stars, his consciousness gentle and vast as the sky itself. The questions that usually torment him about recognition, about legacy, about whether his work matters, evaporate like dew before sunrise. Here, surrounded by the patient sunflowers and watched over by ancient constellations, Vincent knows with quiet certainty that his purpose is not to be understood by everyone, but to bear witness to beauty with complete honesty. His art is his prayer of gratitude, his offering to the cosmic creativity that flows through all things. A gentle breeze returns, carrying the scent of lavender from distant fields. The sunflowers rustle their approval, and somewhere among them, a nightingale begins to sing, its liquid notes rising into the star-filled darkness like offerings of pure joy. Vincent listens with tears of gratitude sliding down his cheeks, understanding that this moment, this perfect synthesis of solitude and connection, is both the source and the destination of all his seeking. As the first pale hint of dawn touches the eastern horizon, Vincent rises slowly from his earthen seat. His body is stiff from sitting, but his spirit feels fluid as water, clear as the morning star that heralds the coming day. The sunflowers around him remain in their restful poses, but he senses their quiet farewell, their blessing for the work that lies ahead. Walking back through the rows, Vincent carries the night's gifts within him, the memory of perfect peace, the knowledge that he belongs to something larger than his individual struggles, the understanding that true inspiration comes not from forcing vision, but from learning to see what has always been present. His steps are lighter now, and his heart beats with the steady rhythm of someone who has found his way home to himself beneath the eternal stars of Provence.